Hi Hengistbury, I'm Tabby Stoecker, and this is my kit check. So first, I have my skeleton helmet and my gloves, hurtling down an ice track at 80 miles per hour head first. Obviously I need to wear this or it would be totally unsafe. And you can see all the scrapes from where my head is touching the ice under like 6 Gs of G-force. Then I have my skeleton suit. This is the one that I actually wore for the Olympics when I won my medal. And it's like super tight and this tiny little hood goes over all of my hair. Don't know how that happens. And it just was a really special bit of kit for me. I'm pretty sure that it's just made out of Lycra, but it's really cool because it literally has like Tabby Stoecker Milano-Cortina suit too. It's really cool. And my skeleton suit right now smells kind of bad because we have a silly superstition that you're not allowed to wash your suit because if you do, you wash all the speed out of it. Obviously, that's totally bonkers, but I haven't washed it. Then I have my spikes, my ice spikes that I wear. They have 250 tiny little spikes on the bottom to make sure that I can grip on the ice when I'm pushing at the beginning of a skeleton run. And we have them inside a cover so that we can walk around without damaging the spikes before we compete. You start off the skeleton by running as fast as you possibly can for about 50 meters bent over holding your sled. So we don't have engines or anything. It is literally just me running as fast as I can to build up as much speed as possible that's going to carry me down the track. So these things are a must-have. Next, I have my earrings that I wear every time I race. They're really lucky to me. They have lightning bolts on for speed and tiny little diamonds for sparkle. But I wear them every single time I race. Pretty sure that my boyfriend bought these for me at a random store on a beach in Gran Canaria. But they're like waterproof, so they're not like proper gold or anything, but it means they don't tarnish when I'm competing and getting super sweaty in my suit and my helmet. I wouldn't say I'm superstitious, but then things like this tell me otherwise, right? The fact that I wear the same pair of earrings for all my big competitions, it says something, doesn't it? And actually, speaking of which, I have some other things that I consider very lucky to me. The first thing is my lucky conker that lives in my jacket pocket. Don't know why, just love it. And then I have my disposable camera for capturing the moment and a pack of cards for when our races are delayed. In skeleton, sometimes the weather can like change what's going to happen in a race, and so if it's snowing really heavily, it becomes really unfair, and we'll have to sit around in the changing room for hours waiting for our race to start. And it's really nice with all the different people from all over the world. Cards, everyone knows how to play cards, so it connects us all. My lucky conker, I'm pretty sure that my coach gave it to me when we were playing a game of football outside of our hotel in Latvia. So random, but it's really lasted. And he gave it to me, I put it in my pocket, and then I just never took it out. And since then it's become lucky. Then I have my 3 tennis balls that live in my training bag to help me practice reaction stuff before doing the team race, which is so important. So at the start of the skeleton team race, it's a reaction start. You have 5 red lights that come on, and as soon as they go off, you have to just push the sled, and that's the start of your time. So before competing, I'll use these tennis balls with my coach to do some little games to make sure my brain is switched on. And it's always great fun. Usually it's like 2-person games, but essentially he'll be standing like this with his hand and my hand will be on top of it, and then he'll release it and I have to catch it as quickly as I can. And we'll do 1 ball, 2 balls, eyes closed, go, all that type of stuff. And it's just super fun. Then I have a picture of my family that I have in my bag. I have a lot of strong women in my family, and it just serves as a reminder of where I've come from and the people who are at home who I'm making proud, especially my niece and nephew. I'd love to just be an inspiration for them in their life. Then I have my fuzzy hot water bottle holder that wraps around my waist with my hot water bottle inside. I don't go anywhere without this. I go to some really cold places, so you need it for that. And also for any time I might have period cramps or backache, it's just the best thing ever. Then I have my little pouch that says guapa. It's just got all my like little essentials in, pills and just emergency items that I might need in case of a disaster at the track. Guapa means pretty in Spanish, I'm pretty sure, beautiful. Again, a thing from my boyfriend, thank you, Patrick. Then I have some tea bags of my favorite tea, just as a little bit of home away from home. There's a lot of travel involved with skeleton. For 4 to 6 months of the year, we're going all over the world competing week in, week out. So it's really nice to just have some home comforts with you that you can control. Next, I have my favorite snacks. I am known as the girl in the changing room who always has snacks. I've always got sweets and things that anyone can just snack on, and I'm always going around giving them to people. And for me, it's always dried mango and Percy pigs, especially for the people who aren't from the UK. I love sharing a bit of an iconic British sweet with them. And slightly embarrassing, but this is my teddy Moppo. I've had him forever and he's come through my whole skeleton journey with me. He's known within the skeleton circuit because he's at every race, he's at every camp, and he's a great travel pillow. And yeah, again, just so comforting for me and a bit silly, but I love him. And then finally, I have my leopard print fluffy socks with my Olympic gold medal in. Humble brag, I won this recently at the Winter Olympics with my teammate Matt, and it does live in a sock in my training bag. Just as a little reminder of the fact that I recently achieved all of my dreams. So winning this at the Milano-Cortina Winter Olympics for the mixed skeleton recently was a dream come true. We trained so hard for it, and the Olympics only happens once every 4 years, so it really is such a slim opportunity to go out there and just showcase the sport and do my very best. And the fact that it all came together for me on that day, and we won the first ever mixed skeleton team medal, gold medal, is just insane. I think having 2 of these wouldn't be too bad. So we'll just see, but I'm gonna keep training for skeleton, and this coming winter we'll have more World Cup races, the World Championships, and I'm just gonna try and keep building on such a solid foundation that I have in the sport and see what else I'm made of. Thank you, Hengistbury. I'm Tabby Stoecker, and that was my kit check.